Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Are we on? Hello? We're on. We're on. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the Sir Wilfrid Laurier Concert Band? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School's commencement ceremony. My name is Scott Campbell. Kelly Fruhoff and I have the pleasure of acting as your MCs this morning. The staff and students of Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School are very pleased to welcome the graduating class of 2012, their parents, and friends to this morning's program. I would like to begin by thanking Jim Forbes for piping our graduates into the ceremony. Just a note before we get underway, for those of you who wish to take photographs of your children on stage, the front row of seating is reserved for this purpose. Feel free to sit in these seats when you see that your child is about to cross the stage. Please remember not to block the graduate's view of the ceremony, and please return to your seats once your child has left the stage. I'd now like to ask the platform guests to stand and be recognized as their names are called. Mr. Ruggles Pritchard, Principal of Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Ms. Janice McCoy, Superintendent of the Ottawa-Carleton District School Board. Mr. John Shea, Trustee of the Ottawa-Carleton District School Board. Mr. Stephen Blais, City of Ottawa Councillor for Cumberland Ward. Mr. Bob Monette, City of Ottawa Councillor for Orleans Ward 1. Mr. Al Penny, Vice Principal of Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Miss Susan Nanskaville, Vice Principal of Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Mr. Sam Lagus, Vice Principal of Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Mr. Royal Galipo, Member of Parliament representing Ottawa-Orleans. Mr. Phil McNeely, Member of Provincial Parliament representing Ottawa-Orleans. I would now like to call on the principal of Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School, Mr. Pritchard, to open these ceremonies. No? Mr. Shea? Mr. Shea first.
Well, thank you for inviting me to speak today. It's a pleasure to be back at Sir Will and enjoying this very special day with you. First of all, congratulations to all of you, mostly for being able to walk more than 100 feet in that non-breathable fabric. Believe me, that is no small feat. I know you must all be excited to get your hands on your diplomas and run out into the world, but as cartoonist Gary Trudeau said, commencement speeches were invented in the belief that outgoing students should never be released into the world until they've been properly sedated. And that's where I come in as your school board trustee, and I promise not to sedate you too badly. We can all acknowledge that many of you would not be sitting here today if it wasn't for the help of your principals, teachers, education assistants, guidance counselors, school custodians, office staff, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, and friends. As you can see, behind each graduate there must have been at least a dozen people providing support in at least a dozen ways. The best way you can show your gratitude is to make the most of the opportunity you've been given and go out into the world with the intention of making it a better place for the generations that follow you. In the words of Haley Joel Osment, pay it forward. Graduation is one of those steps in life that defines the coming of age, the ending of one era of life, and the moving on to a new stage in which you're a leader, a doer, an achiever in the wider world. I'm sure many of you have firm plans and a good idea of what's coming next. A dream and a lot of hope will get you there. The coming times will be exciting, they will be trying, but they will all be dependent on you and your determination. Life doesn't usually follow the plan you lay out for yourself. You will all experience the highs and lows of life, the difficult, the easy, and unfortunately, there may sometimes be too many difficulties and not enough smooth sailing. Your true success will be defined by how you handle both of these times. And let me leave you with this thought from Ralph Emerson. Do not follow where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. You're now armed with one of the most important tools needed to forge your path ahead. It's not the diploma itself that counts, it's about what you've learned along the way and what you do with the education you've received in the journey in your graduation today. Your future is in your hands, no one else's. Seize this opportunity. And so that this address doesn't extend any longer, I'll leave you with a couple quick words of wisdom. 1, enjoy your Lance Armstrong-like metabolism while it lasts, because as time goes on, it will be harder and harder to avoid taking the shape of Homer Simpson. So be prepared. 2, there is nothing valuable to be gained from Jersey Shore or Gossip Girl. So if you find yourself watching an episode, go pick up a newspaper. In fact, go pick up 2 or 3. 3, no person of authority for the rest of your lives will be as kind as Mr. Pritchard. So when you have a full-time job and you're having to deal with a string of not-so-nice bosses, I'm afraid there's nothing to look forward to because you've already had the best. Finally, if you've learned nothing else during your time here, you will know forever in your heart that a Sir Wilfrid Laurier Lancer is a far nobler creature than a St. Peter's Knight. On behalf of the Ottawa Carleton District School Board and the Board of Trustees, congratulations, class of 2012. You deserve it.
Thank you, Mr. Shea. I'd now like to call upon Mr. Blais to offer his congratulations.
Well, thank you very much, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. When I first got into elected politics about 6 years ago, words of wisdom when giving a public address were bestowed upon me to be sincere, be brief, and then be seated. So unlike Mr. Shea, I will try not to sedate you. Decisions are made by those who show up. John spoke about reading the newspaper. Watch the news. Whether it's participating in your church, your community association, amateur sports, political parties, life in general. Decisions are made by those who show up. Get involved in your community. There's going to be a lot of changes in your life over the next number of years. College, university, maybe your apprenticeship, maybe you're taking a year off, maybe you're going to Europe to find yourself. When you come home, when you get back, get involved. It doesn't take a lot of time. It can take as much time as you want. Maybe it's just getting to know your neighbors. Maybe it's starting a neighborhood watch. Maybe it's doing a fundraising drive for the local food bank or raising some money to expand the mosque. Get involved. Decisions are made by those who show up. Choose to show up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Blais. Now, Mr. Pritchard, it's your turn.
Good morning, everyone. Honored graduates, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, and friends. I'm honored and humbled to have the opportunity to share a few words with you this morning. It's sometimes customary to begin a speech with a quotation from a well-known writer, which might serve to set the scene or establish a theme. This morning there'll be no such reference, because today I want to reflect upon what you have done in the past 4 years and what you will accomplish in the years ahead. Principals are not supposed to have favorite courses in a school, and if they do, they're never to admit it in public. But I'm not shy to say that one of my favorite courses in the school is our house building course. I say this not just because of the quality of the accomplishments of our students, which are quite remarkable, but more because this course serves as a wonderful reminder to me of everything that you have achieved so far. Over 4 years here, you've all been builders after a fashion. You've established a strong foundation in learning which will serve you well wherever you go. You've learned to work in teams and as individuals. You've realized that things of true value are rarely simply given to us and that we need to work hard to achieve success. Like our house builders, you've met with setbacks and disappointment. You've struggled to find solutions to difficult issues, and on some occasions you've realized that we've made mistakes and they need to be fixed before we can proceed. The house builders remind me that all students in the 21st century are builders and creators. Sometimes you work in brick and mortar, sometimes you add new dimensions to a school culture through classes like leadership and Link Crew. On other occasions, you encourage us to look beyond our borders to better understand serious issues like mental illness or water shortages in developing countries. The Me to We assembly you created last November was an inspiring example of the kind of building of this nature that you have done. The students in the house building class developed a true sense of camaraderie, and so too do those of you who represent your school so admirably through your participation in our many sports teams. Whether it be the sheer joy of being a part of a city championship team, and some of you accomplished this more than once, or the friendships that are forged through long-distance runs or cross-country ski challenges, you created something beautiful and enduring which will last a lifetime. At the end of the day, the house builders stand back and see the progress they have made, and they're proud of the sturdiness of the framing and the precision of their joints and seals. In like manner, many of you have created moments of sheer emotional delight with your contributions to our award-winning production of Wizard of Oz. The months of rehearsals and hours of training paid off in a most memorable fashion, and all of you who are involved with this musical could be so deservedly proud of the end result. In the end, I think it's fair to say that you're all builders and creators. Whether it was a summative presentation, a very successful test result, or the completion of your community service hours, you have every right to smile with satisfaction and say, we did that. And if you look even back further, like 4 years, you've accomplished so much more. But what's even more important now is to look the other way, to look forward to your next series of accomplishments. They'll be many and varied, and based upon what you've already done, they will be magnificent. Like the house builders, you have a great deal of expertise and ability, and you will acquire more. Good luck in your future endeavors. Keep swinging that hammer, running those Ks, attending those early morning study sessions in the library, and attending those rehearsals. Everyone who graduates today has demonstrated that you have the capacity to create and to build. From the basement to the roof, from first to last, you have acquired a wonderful array of talents and skills. We are all so proud of you and what you are about to receive as you begin the next phase of your life. Good luck, and keep in touch.
Thank you, Mr. Pritchard. I will now call upon the class of 2012 to come forward and collect diplomas, certificates, and other subject awards. All of these students have been granted an Ontario Secondary School Diploma, or OSSD, having earned 30 or more credits and 40 or more community volunteer hours. Will the first row of students please line up to the left of the stage? We'll present the awards in groups of 7, and I would ask that you hold your applause until each group has received its awards. At this point, I'd like to call upon Ms. Buchanan to read the names of the first set of graduates, and Monsieur Galipeau to present the awards.
Mohammed Abunada, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12 Physical Education, Grade 12 Calculus and Vectors, Grade 12 Earth and Space Science. Mohammed Abugash, OSSD. Siad Adan, OSSD and Ontario Scholar. Ecom Akpan, OSSD. Uyo Akpan, OSSD, Certificate in International Studies. Benchley Alcindor, OSSD and Honor Society. Sarah Ali, OSSD, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies. Congratulations, graduates. Amelia Ali, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology focus in Broadcasting. Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, French Immersion Certificate, Broadcast Media Certificate, Drama Award, Music Letter, and Grade 12 Link Crew. Tala Al-Qaeda, OSSD. Rajad Anand, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, and Science Certificate of Distinction. Joshua Anderson, OSSD. Paul Engelhardt, OSSD, Extended French Immersion Certificate. Jacqueline Anspach, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Dylan Armitage, OSSD, English Achievement Certificate and Broadcast Media Certificate. Congratulations, graduates. Mohammed Athar, OSSD. Emily Atwood, OSSD. Sanjana Odito, OSSD. Taylor Avila, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major Construction. Courtney Babineau, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Sandra Bawa, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate and Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies. Amanda Baldo, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Extended French Immersion Certificate, Grade 12 Canadian and World Issues, a Geographic Analysis. Congratulations, graduates. Jessica Bannock, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, and Grade 12 Food and Nutrition Sciences. Chelsea Barnard, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, and a French Immersion Certificate. Rebecca Balai Hussein, OSSD, English Achievement Certificate. Kelsey Belland, OSSD. And Kaylee Benner, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology with a focus in digital media. Ontario Scholar, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, and Multimedia Designer Certificate. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Buchanan and Monsieur Galipeau. I'd now like to call on Ms. Hardy-Major to read the names of the second set of graduates and Ms. McCoy to make the presentations.
Corey Bergeron, OSSD, Broadcast Media Certificate. Jennifer Bertrand, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Broadcast Media Certificate. John Blades, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate. Sarah Blanchette, OSSD. Julie Boileau, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, English Achievement Certificate. Jillian Bourguignon, OSSD, Honor Society. Logan Brown, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, Science Certificate of Distinction. Congratulations, graduates. Chris Campana, OSSD. Ian Campbell, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies. Devin Carlson, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate. Jessica Castley, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Digital Media, Multimedia Designer Certificate. Aaron Cavalan, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, English Achievement Certificate. Brandy Chidala, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate. Andrew Chandruan, OSSD, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies. Congratulations, graduates. Mathieu Charret, OSSD. Haley Chartrand, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Hoyman Chen, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, Science Certificate of Distinction. Jonathan Cherry, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Menard Clark, OSSD, Broadcast Media Certificate. Chris Glendinning, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major, Construction Focus, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Construction and Woodworking Certificate. Jason Coughlin, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Science Certificate of Distinction. Congratulations, graduates. Margaret Collins, OSSD. Neil Cunnell, OSSD. Renee Dale, OSSD. And congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Hardy Major and Ms. McCoy. Mr. Budget will recognize our next group of graduates, and I would ask Mr. Blais to make the presentations.
Colton Daly, OSSD. Samantha Davis, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Christian Davison, OSSD. Rahul Dayal, OSSD. Jeremy Demers, OSSD. Nethmi Depura, OSSD, Ontario Scholar,
English Achievement Certificate. Yasminder Dillon, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Amanda Dickerson, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, English Achievement Certificate. Philzin Duali, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Nellie Duarte, OSSD, English Achievement Certificate, Broadcast Media Certificate. Mitchell Dumichel, OSSD. Connor Dwyer, OSSD. Tina Amiri, OSSD, Certificate in International Studies. Patrick Engelhardt, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Connor Evans, OSSD, Broadcast Media Certificate. Kevin Farahani, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate. Umar Farouk, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Science Certificate of Distinction. Sarah Farquhar, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, English Achievement Certificate. Jennifer Farquharson, OSSD. Andrew Fletcher, OSSD. Acacia Folks, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Informational and Communications Technology Focused Digital Media, Multimedia Design Certificate, Grade 12 English College. Congratulations, graduates. Kira Foster, OSSD. Thomas Freestone, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Construction and Woodworking Certificate. Ryan Gangong McAleese, OSSD with Specialist High Skill Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Digital Media. Ontario Scholar, Multimedia Design Certificate. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Budgell and Mr. Blais. I'll call on Mr. Taylor to read the names of the next group of graduates and Mr. Shea to make the presentations.
Vitali Gang, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies. Andrew Gaucher, OSSD, Honor Society, Grade 12 Music, Vocal. Marc-André Gervais, OSSD, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies, Certificate in International Studies. Kayla Gilmore, OSSD, Extended French Immersion Certificate, Broadcast Media Certificate. Awale God, OSSD. Bilal God, OSSD. Alexandra Grieve, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, English Achievement Certificate, Science Certificate of Distinction, Music Letter. Congratulations, graduates. Charlene Habibi, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, French Immersion Certificate, National Biology Competition, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12 Calculus and Vectors, Grade 12 Chemistry, University, and Grade 12 Physics, University. Bryce Halls, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communication Technology Focus, Digital Media, Ontario Scholar, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Multimedia Designer Certificate. Sandra Hammer, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate. Niga Hamidi, OSSD. Wahid Hamidi, OSSD. Sarah Hamilton, OSSD. Joshua Harris, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Bradley Hart, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Broadcasting, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies. Laura Hassoun, OSSD, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies. Jordan Hatcher, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, University of Waterloo Chemistry Competition, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12 Computer Engineering Technology, Grade 12 Technological Design. Matthew Hahn, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Broadcasting, Honor Society, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Broadcast Media Certificate, Multimedia Designer Certificate, Grade 12 Cooperative Education Award, Grade 12 Foundations for College Mathematics, Grade 12 Broadcasting Technology Announcements, and Grade 12 Photography and Digital Imaging. Alexa Hegazi, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Craig Henderson, OSSD, Certificate in International Studies. Emily Hersey, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Certificate in International Studies. Congratulations, graduates. Morgan Hodson, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, Grade 12 Visual Arts, Photography. Sandra Hunge, Ontario Certificate of Accomplishment. Thea House, OSSD, Honor Society. Alexandra Hubley, OSSD. Mahdi Ismail, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor and Mr. Shea. I will now call on Ms. Leduc to read the names of the next group of graduates and Mr. Manette to make the presentations.
Christine Janin, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Music Letter. Nazifa Jegirdar, OSSD. Adam Jami, OSSD. Hannah Zhang, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate, French Immersion Certificate, Broadcast Media Certificate, Grade 12 Peer Tutoring. Nora Giorgiani, OSSD, Extended French Immersion Certificate. Sarah Kabamba, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate, Broadcast Media Certificate, Grade 12 Writer's Craft. Sylvia Cachou, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate. Congratulations, graduates. Sahil Kapal, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Science Certificate of Distinction. Abbas Karimji, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Emma Keogh, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate. Fasi Khan, OSSD, Honor Society. Rita Akhtar Khan, OSSD. Dewa Kim, OSSD, Senior Mathematics Contest, School Champion Medal and Certificate, Euclid Mathematics Contest, School Champion Medal and Certificate, Grade 12 Advanced Functions. Chris Coscoleros, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate. Congratulations, graduates. Stephanie Kourakis, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate, Music Letter. Shannon Kramer, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Jason Lalonde, OSSD with Specialist High Skill Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Digital Media, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies, Certificate in International Studies, Grade 12 Food and Nutrition Science. Diego Laya, OSSD. Caitlin Lee, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, French Immersion Certificate, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12 French Immersion University, Grade 12 Earth and Space Science, Science. Tiffany Levasseur, OSSD. Ryan Lewin, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Andrew Lloyd, OSSD. Marley Luca, OSSD, Science Certificate of Distinction. Cassandra McCougan, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate. Kayla McIntosh, OSSD, Honor Society, French Immersion Certificate, English Achievement Certificate. Alyssa Mainwood, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, Athletic Letter. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Leduc and Mr. Monette. I will now call on Mr. Henneke to read the name of the next group of graduates and Ms. Nanskeville to make the presentations.
Thank you. Candace Mantha, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate. Alexander Marquez, OSSD, Certificate in International Studies. Rebecca May, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, French Immersion Certificate, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Multimedia Designer Certificate, Grade 12 Print and Graphic Communications Yearbook, Grade 12 Multimedia Studio and Animation Studio. Heather McKee, OSSD, Broadcast Media Certificate. Emmanuel Mengesha, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. What's that? I didn't have that card now. Brandon Manuel, OSSD. Nathaniel Miller, OSSD. Jasmine Millette White, OSSD, with Specialist High Skills Major, Sports Broadcasting focused. Nicholas Muhlenbeek, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Music Letter, Grade 12 Music Repertoire. Bronwyn Moore, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Grade 12 New Media Designer. Cole Morgan, OSSD, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies. Hannah Morrison, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, French Immersion Certificate, Science Certificate of Distinction, and Grade 12 Music. Robert Morrison, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Connor Masad, OSSD. Scott Merklin, OSSD. Victoria Murphy, OSSD. Casey Myers Churchill, OSSD. Mariam Naif, OSSD, Certificate in International Studies. Kyle Newman, OSSD, OCDSB Silver Medal, Music Letter, Grade 12 Music, Grade 12 Music and Vocal. Rebecca Nichols, OSSD. Haley Northcote, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Science Certificate of Distinction. Congratulations, graduates. Olivia O'Neill, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate, Grade 12 Writer's Craft. Sarah Orth Lashley, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Nicholas Parody, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, Music Letter. Parvasha Patnaik, OSSD, Science Certificate of Distinction. Jason Paxton, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Digital Media, Multimedia Designer Certificate. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Henneke and Ms. Nanskiville. I will now call on Ms. Chung to read the name of the next group of graduates and Mr. McNeely to make the presentations.
Thank you. Andrew Pearson, OSSD, Broadcast Media Certificate. Prashantha Pillai, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate. Stéphane Poirier, OSSD, Extended French Immersion Certificate, Construction and Woodworking Certificate. François Provencher, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Grade 12 Analyzing Current Economic Issues, Grade 12 World History, the West and the World. Athanasios Psihoios, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, Grade 12 Issues of Indigenous Peoples in a Global Context, Grade 12 Individuals and Families. Ravi Rakamala, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Birinder Rajput, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Victoria Ray, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Kevin Rigg, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12 Computer Science. Nicole Rousel, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Digital Media, Ontario Scholar, Multimedia Designer Certificate. Jessica Roy, OSSD, English Achievement Certificate. Megan Sartori, OSSD. Stephen Savage, OSSD. Julia Shantana, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology Focus, Digital Media, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, Multimedia Designer Certificate. Congratulations, graduates. Katrina Sophia Schmaltz, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate, Grade 12 Individuals and Families. Julianne Schutz, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12 Food and Nutrition Science. Layal Saifuddin, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology, Focus Broadcasting, English Achievement Certificate, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Broadcast Media Certificate, Multimedia Designer Certificate. Deepak Sakri, OSSD. Andrea Savini, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, English Achievement Certificate. Shajia Sheikh, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Grade 12 Visual Arts. Madison Shelley, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Kyle Shields, OSSD. Mahin Siddiqui, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, English Achievement Certificate, Multimedia Designer Certificate. Sadia Siddiqui, OSSD, Broadcast Media Certificate. Maham Siddiqui, OSSD. Ina Singh, OSSD, Grade 12 Chemistry University. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Chung and Mr. McNeely. I will now call on Ms. Stavrakos to read the name of the next group of graduates and Mr. Pritchard to make the presentations.
Rasamjeet Singh, OSSD and Ontario Scholar. Melissa Slasiak, OSSD, Grade 12, Mathematics, Work and Everyday Life. Peter Smith, OSSD. Jordan Snow, OSSD. Samantha Spruill, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, Extended French Immersion Certificate, Music Letter, Grade 12 Music Repertoire. Danielle Saint-Onge, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate, Multimedia Designer Certificate, Grade 12 Dramatic Arts. Avery Steed, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, Extended French Immersion Certificate, Grade 12 English University, Grade 12 French Immersion, Grade 12 Philosophy. Congratulations, graduates. Zach Stevenson, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, Senior Mathematics Contest Certificate of Distinction, Multimedia Designer Certificate, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12 Calculus and Vectors, Grade 12 Mathematics of Data Management, Grade 12 Biology, Grade 12 Computer Engineering Technology. Marty Stirais, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, and Music Letter. Ryan Stone, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate. Tanya Stuber, OSSD and Ontario Scholar. Karamat Syed, OSSD, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies. Wing Kwai Ta, OSSD, Jason Ta. Leslie Tam, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate. Congratulations and all the best. Andy Tang, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, Science Certificate of Distinction, Grade 12, Introduction to International Business. Jacob Taylor, OSSD. Caitlin Texera, OSSD and Music Letter. Mike Theodore, OSSD. Haley Tippins, OSSD. Austin Toll, OSSD with high skills, with specialist high skills major in Information and Communications Technology, Focus, Digital Media, and French Immersion Certificate. Grace Tran, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, English Achievement Certificate, Grade 12, Canadian and International Law. Congratulations, graduates. Jenna Lee Tremblay Desforges, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major in Information and Communications Technology, Focus, Broadcasting. Ontario Scholar, Broadcast Media Certificate. Coincidentally, I get to read my son's name. Dimitri Trudeau, OSSD, Grade 12, Foundations for College Mathematics. Christina Tucker, OSSD, Broadcast Media Certificate, French Immersion Certificate, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies. Kenny Okpona, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Certificate of Endorsement in Business Studies, Certificate in International Studies. Nikita Vader, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, Certificate in International Studies, and Music Letter. Congratulations to all of you, all the best.
Thank you, Ms. Stavrakos and Mr. Pritchard. I will now call upon the two Sams, Mr. Das and Mr. Lagus, to recognize the final group of graduates.
Shelley van der Hoof, OSSD. Ian van Veen, OSSD. Laura Vriesendorf, OSSD, Honor Society, Grade 12 English College. Parker Wagstaff, OSSD. Ariel Wade Moffat, OSSD. Veronica Wally, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates. Lindsay Walsh, OSSD. Jacob Watkins, OSSD. Ontario Scholar, Extended French Immersion Certificate, Science Certificate of Distinction. Sarah Wazi Mukahal, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate, Broadcast Media Certificate. Casey Withbread, OSSD with Specialist, High Skill Major Construction Focus, Ontario Scholar. Ian White, OSSD with Specialist High Skills Major Construction Focus, Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Construction and Woodworking Certificate. Margaret Wilkie, OSSD, French Immersion Certificate. Congratulations, graduates. Justin Wiseman, OSSD with Specialist, High Skills, Major in Information and Communications Technology, Focus Broadcasting. Certificate of Endorsement in Technological Studies, Broadcast Media Certificate. Mason Wong, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, Grade 12 Principles of Financial Accounting. Corey Woodburn, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Matthew Wright Laverty, OSSD. Alex Zhao, OSSD, Ontario Scholar. Kyan Yassin, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, English Achievement Certificate. Congratulations, graduates. Jehan Yim, OSSD, Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medal, Science Certificate of Distinction. Amy Zhao, OSSD. Kelsey Zipfel, OSSD. Benjamin Zibel, OSSD. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Das and Mr. Lagus. At this time, we ask you to sit back and enjoy a short musical interlude entitled Symphonic Suite from Star Trek, performed by the Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School Concert Band, led by musical director Mr. Morrison.
Thank you, Mr. Morrison and band members. Would the Ottawa Carleton School Board silver medal winners please make their way to the left of the stage? We will be presenting the medals in 3 groups. Please hold your applause until each group is on the stage. I would like to call on Ms. McCoy to present these awards. The silver medals are presented to graduating students who achieved 90% or higher in 6 designated courses. Amelia Ali. Hoyman Chen. Alexandra Grieve. Charlene Habibi. Jordan Hatcher. He's right over there. He forgot he got 90% in 6 of his courses. Caitlin Lee. Congratulations, silver medal winners. Rebecca May. Hannah Morrison. Kyle Newman. Mahin Siddiqui. Samantha Spruill. Avery Steed. Congratulations, silver medal winners. Zach Stevenson. Andy Tang. Grace Tran. Mason Wong. Jihan Yim. Congratulations, silver medal winners. Thank you, Ms. McCoy.
We now turn to the presentation of special awards, which are presented on behalf of various groups and organizations within our school, community, and country. The Edith Wilson Award is presented to the student having the highest academic standing in his or her final year. I would like to ask Ms. Nanskaville to come forward and present the Edith Wilson Award to Zach Stevenson. The Student Council Co-President Award is presented to the student or students who in their graduating year have distinguished themselves through their dedication to Student Council. I would like to call on Ms. Angel to present the awards to Justine Brianna Lester, Anita Mahava, and Samantha Spruill. The first three mentioned are grade 11 students and so are not graduating today. The Student Council Leadership Award is presented to the graduating student who has demonstrated a commitment to Student Council throughout his or her high school years. Ms. Angel will present the award to Sam Spruill. The members of the Sir Wilfrid Laurier School Council have established an award for volunteerism at the local level. A school committee has chosen 4 candidates to receive this award. Ms. Mullenbeek, chairperson of this year's school council, will present the awards to Matthew Hahn, Hannah Jong, Elise Rossignol, and Samantha Spruill. Elise is not present today, but we'll get the award to her.
The Essence Award is presented to the students who most exemplify involvement in school life and who demonstrate an attitude and behavior that promotes tolerance, kindness, and dedication. I'd like to call upon Miss Barstow to come forward and present the scholarships to Sarah Kabamba and Pravasha Patnaik. The Sir Wilfrid Laurier Staff Bursary is offered on behalf of Sir Will's staff to help deserving students obtain post-secondary education. All staff members are canvassed and through their contributions provide the funds for the bursaries being awarded today. Thanks are also due to the fundraising efforts of many of our classes and clubs. A committee of teachers examined each applicant's potential for success based on their background both in school and outside of school. I would now like to call on Ms. White to present the 2012 Sir Wilfrid Laurier Staff Bursary. I would ask the students to come forward and remain on the stage until all of the bursaries have been awarded. The recipients are Rebecca Belai Hussein, Samantha Davis, Sarah Kamamba, and Leslie Tam. The Trustee John Shea Bursary Award recognizes a graduating student who's shown commitment to post-secondary education plans through the choice of specific courses or co-op or extracurricular experiences. I would ask Mr. Shea to make this presentation to Amelia Ali. The Ontario Student Success Initiative Solutions Success for Life Award recognizes a graduating student who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in workplace courses or in cooperative education placements during the school year. I would like to call on Mr. Penny to present this award to Thea Howes.
The Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program, or OYAP, Tools of the Trade Student Bursary, recognizes an OYAP student who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in cooperative education placement and who plans to continue in the trade by apprenticing with an employer or by entering a diploma program at college. I would ask Mr. Lagus to present this award to Margaret Wilkie. The Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program, OYAP, Tools of the Trade Tool Belt Award recognizes the top graduating OYAP student in the construction or house building program who is also pursuing the trades or OYAP after high school graduation. Mr. Lagus will now present the award to Christopher Clendenning. Thank you. The John Ralston Saul Award for Volunteerism is presented to a graduating French immersion student who is an inspiration to others and who best exemplifies the spirit of volunteerism outside the local community. I would now like to call on Mr. Galipo to make the presentation to Hannah Jong. The Jim MacDonald Citizenship Award is presented in honor of Sir Wilfrid Laurier's first Carleton Board of Education principal, Mr. Jim MacDonald, to the student who exemplifies those characteristics of good citizenship that are most honored in our society: integrity, honor, loyalty, vision, sacrifice, leadership, and a commitment to the welfare of the community. I would now ask Mr. Penny to present this award to Andrea Sevigny, Shajia Sheikh, Kyle Shields, Avery Steed, Jenna Lee Tremblay, and Lindsay Walsh.
The Eric Shaw Award is presented in memory of former Sewell student Eric Shaw to a graduating student who has shown a high degree of creativity and technological skill and who has applied these to the betterment of both others in and outside the classroom. I would now call upon Mr. Chalmers to present the award to Matthew Hahn. The University of Toronto National Book Award recognizes students regardless of the university they choose to attend. The recipient is a student who excels in academic pursuits, demonstrates enthusiasm for intellectual exploration, and has a strong involvement in the lives of school and community. I would now ask Mr. McNeely to present this award to Kyle Newman. The Chartwell's Compass Group Canada Bursary is presented to a graduating student or students who have combined academic achievement with an active involvement in a variety of school activities or clubs, or students' council, or athletics. I would like to call on Mr. Penny to present the award to Dylan Armitage. The YMCA-YWCA Award is presented to one female and one male graduating student who recognize the promotion of health and fitness in the community. Would Mr. Lagus please come forward and present the award to Mohammed Abu Nada and Alyssa Mainwood. There you go, Mo.
The Ontario Principals Council Award for Student Leadership is sponsored by the Ontario Principals Association. The recipient is chosen for exhibiting outstanding leadership of the student body. Would Mr. Pritchard please come forward to present this award to Samantha Spruill? The Les Jolliffe Senior Science Award honors the memory of former longtime science teacher and founding department head of Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School, Les Jolliffe. The award is presented to the student or students who exemplify those characteristics that Les Jolliffe held dear: academic success, leadership, healthy living, social justice, and environmental concern. I would now like to call upon Joan, Wendy, and Jacqueline Jolliffe and family, as well as family friends Linda and Gary Hockey, to present the awards to Charlene Habibi, Hannah Morrison, and Zach Stevenson. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award is presented to a student who contributes to a variety of activities in the community. Would Mr. Pritchard please come forward to present the award to Matthew Hahn? The Governor General's Academic Medal is presented to the graduating student who achieves the highest academic standing in the final 2 years of the secondary program. I would ask Ms. Nanskivell to present this year's award to Zach Stevenson.
The Vice Principal's Award is given to a graduating student who has achieved success in education while overcoming a personal or academic milestone. I would ask Ms. Nanskivell to return to present this award to Tala Alcuda, Samantha Davis, Amanda Dickerson, Yasminder Dillon, Matthew Hahn, and Shelley Vanderhooft. The Principal's Award is presented annually to the senior student or students of Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School who, in the opinion of the principal and staff, have combined academic achievement with an active involvement in a variety of school activities, clubs, students' council, or athletics. I will now call on Mr. Pritchard to present this award to Amelia Ali and Nicholas Muhlenbeek. The position of valedictorian is a significant one for the graduating class. The valedictorian is the student selected by her peers who represents the class of 2012. I would like to invite Sandra Bawa to come forward and give her valedictory address.
Alrighty, need the glasses for this one. Whoa. All right. So welcome and good morning, esteemed staff, guests, parents, and fellow students. Today we're here to honor the accomplishments of the 2012 graduating class of Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School. My name is Sandra Bawa, and I'd like to take a moment to reminisce on the 4 most defining moments and unforgettable years of our lives. As we continue our journey into the world, it's important we commemorate what brought us down our specific paths, because in September, we'll be like leaves thrown in the wind, scattered everywhere. Someone once said, it's impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well have not lived at all, in which case, you fail by default. That someone was J.K. Rowling, creator and author of the Harry Potter books, a series that has developed as we've grown through our academic lives. From that quote, we can tell that Rowling believes that life should be lived to the fullest, learning from mistakes and growing from past trials and tribulations. I believe our graduating class, let alone generation, has captured the essence of what it is to live every day like it's our last, constantly adapting to our ever-changing society. Recently, we've adopted a new expression from pop culture to define our lifestyle. YOLO, spelt Y-O-L-O, meaning you only live once, is a modern-day version of Carpe Diem, Latin for seize the day. Thank you, Madame Neuenberg. No one can argue that we aren't impulsive and reckless, but from these characteristics, we've learned to take hold of opportunities, make the best of what's given to us, and strive to achieve our goals. This graduating class has the potential to do extraordinary things if we put our minds to it. Whatever we strive for in life, I know we can make it possible. It's just the way we were born. Already, we've accomplished great things in 4 years. We've come a long way since our grade 9 year, and we have a lot to be proud of, and we brought great things to Sir Will. We've had wins and losses, both big and small, high points as well as low points, triumphs and struggles, but finally, we can say we did it. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm excited to move on. Nevertheless, there will be things that will be to be missed. I'll definitely miss the smell of pork in the science hallway when dissection time came around, or the persistence of the math teachers when trying to have us all participate in math contests. And might I add, bribery might have been involved. Oh, and I'd like to send a large thank you to all the senior language teachers. English ISUs and French dissertations were the easiest part of my year, so thank you for that. I wish I could do it all over again. But enough about the past, because we all know it can't be changed. We only have the future to look forward to now, and what a bright one it'll be. We'll have new friends to be found, but not forgetting the ones we've made. Whether you went into high school with them or formed the friends during the 4 years, you'll never forget the moments spent. A lot of us are going our separate ways, and it'll be hard to keep close, but the mark of a true and real friendship is the ability to stay strong, even with distance and time between it. Friends lost, either through disagreements or untimely departures, will always have a place in one's heart. We've been tested this year as a school, and through tragedy, we became a family. In the future, we'll have new memories to be made, and more importantly, we'll be able to build upon legacies we created at Sir Will. And speaking of legacies, many were made as part of clubs and sports teams. Since our first year attending this school, our class has been witness to the evolution of the Free the Children movement. Through the inspiration of Craig Kielberger, our very own Free the Children Club has presented in-school Wee Days to inspire change and fundraise for various international causes, such as Haitian relief and the building of a school and well in Sierra Leone. It's a wonder what one school population can do when it's motivated. And no one can deny that we're very culturally diverse at Sir Will. So with the help of our Essence Club, we aim to celebrate this opportunity. With efforts such as Fast to Feast and Christmas hampers, the club raised awareness for the less fortunate around the world and in our very own community. The group's year-long work culminated with International Festival, a showcase of numerous cultures that left its mark on the school. And undoubtedly, we saved the best for last in terms of sports. Our graduating class captured not 1, not 2, but 3 city championships. To start off the year, the senior boys football team brought home the NCSSAA championship, followed by the senior girls basketball team only a couple days later. Both finals were nail-biters that brought out incredible school spirit. And to round off our winter season, we saw more success with the senior girls volleyball team, winning gold in the city finals. But no matter what team we're part of, winning or losing, we Lancers always showed some PhD, pride, hustle, and desire. But not only have clubs and sports left their mark in the city, the arts proved just as worthy of local recognition. A year ago, Ms. Shrum and Mr. Morrison led our concert band to England to play in various locations, and then led this year's band to the Kiwanis Music Festival to win gold. The graduating students that were part of last year's band have had their talents grow immensely since they took part in their first trip to Great Wolf Lodge in grade 9, and they continue to enrich our school musically. Along with the drama department, who put on exquisite plays this year, including The Wizard of Oz, and the visual arts classes, whose magnificent masterpieces who adorned our hallways and hearts, have adorned our hallways and hearts, there's no arguing that the arts are fundamental in a high school education. I'd also like to give a special mention to the graduates who received board-wide awards. These accolades range from broadcasting all the way to leadership, showing just how well-rounded our school is. But this could not have been possible without people to guide us and show us what's good and what's not so good for us, whether we agreed with them or not. To our parents, thank you for convincing us to get up every morning and do something with our lives. We know we might not have had the best way of showing our appreciation, but please know it's there. Without our parents, we could only go so far, so thank you. To our teachers and principals, where do I begin? You put up with us 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, which deserves tremendous award. As much as we might have whined and complained, as we graduate, we can see that your lessons and tests brought us somewhere, and whether we're heading off to university, college, work, or we would like you to know that sincerely, as a class, we'd like to apologize for, and this is only naming a few, talking in class, texting in class, eating in class, yelling in class, not working in class, but honestly, the list could go on and on, so we'll stop there before it gets embarrassing. But truly, I hope you know that you really did leave your mark on us. Everyone remembers their favorite high school teacher and cherishes the moments that we've made in their classes. We hope to show our gratitude as the years go by and expect some visits, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not least, I'd like to give a very special thank you to the support staff at Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Without you, our school would be lifeless. Thank you to all the secretaries who signed us in and out countless times, the custodial staff that set up everything and anything that we saw fit to host an event of any nature, as well as the cafeteria staff who filled our stomachs when we so desperately needed them to be stuffed. Without all of our parents and staff members, we would be helpless. In closing, I'd like to quote Miss J.K. Rowling once more. "We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. In simpler terms, you can do whatever you set your mind to. As corny and rehearsed as that may sound, it's only the truth. You only have one life to live, so live it well, live it prosperously, and live it free. You control only your destiny, and what you choose to do with it will create magic." Thank you, and farewell, Sir Will.
Thank you, Sandra, for your heartfelt and heartwarming speech. Mr. Pritchard will now present the Valedictorian Award to Sandra Bawa. Thank you, Mr. Pritchard. We've now reached the end of our presentations. Thank you to all who were involved in making this morning possible, students, parents, staff, and special guests. A special thank you to Ms. Gagne and Mrs. Watson for all their hard work over the past several months, especially this month, as they put together this morning's ceremony. You will notice on the inside of your, let's clap for them. You will notice on the inside of your program the URL for the website sirwill.ca. There you will find today's ceremony and a complete list of all of today's recipients. If you would like to commemorate this school year, and you wish to purchase a yearbook or a year-end video, you may do so in the main office after the ceremony. At this time, we have 3 small items to cover. First, in order to ensure that we exit the gym in an orderly fashion, we would kindly ask the family and friends of the graduates that they please stay in their places while the special guests, the staff, and then the graduates file out of the gymnasium. Secondly, after you leave the gym, we invite you to join us in the cafeteria for some light refreshments. And finally, grads, please feel free to pose for photos in your gowns, but remember to drop those gowns off and pick up your real diplomas and certificates in your designated rooms in 30 minutes, so at about 12:30. This brings to a close the commencement ceremonies for this year. Congratulations, class of 2012.